My precious child, listen carefully. This message has found you for a reason, and the timing is perfect. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. This is Jesus, speaking directly into your heart at the very moment you needed it most. Lean closer, because what you're about to hear is going to change everything. You've been praying, waiting, and quietly hoping. And now the moment has arrived. Today, you are first in line to receive the miracle you've been longing for. Yes, it's true. I have personally picked you. From billions of souls, I saw your tears. I heard your silent cries. And I chose you. Right now, as you hear my words, the atmosphere around you will begin to shift. Peace will flood your heart. Fears will melt away. And a calm unlike anything you felt before will wrap itself around you. This is the clear sign of my presence. Your divine appointment with me is happening at this very moment. You may feel unworthy, or wonder why it's you I've chosen. But hear me clearly. I have always loved you. Even in your darkest hours, I have seen your hidden struggles, your loneliness, and every secret battle. Today, I'm stepping into your situation personally, with my power and my love, to show you that miracles still happen. Everything you've endured has prepared you for this exact moment. My child, don't let doubt steal what I'm about to do in your life. This miracle is not just a possibility, it's your reality. Keep your heart open. Stay with me till the end and watch as your miracle unfolds. Your waiting is over. Your time has finally come, and you're about to see my glory revealed in ways you never imagined possible. You are first in line to receive my miracle today. I watched you. I've walked beside you, and now I've come to meet you right where you are. You don't even realize the magnitude of what is about to happen in your life. What has looked like delay, what has felt like silence, was actually my preparation. I was never ignoring you. I was building something inside of you. Something strong, something beautiful, something no storm can destroy. You've cried when no one was watching. You've smiled through pain so deep it almost broke you. But I saw every single tear, even the ones that never fell. I counted them. I held them close. And now I'm turning your sorrow into joy. The wait wasn't for nothing. The closed doors weren't punishment. They were protection. If you only knew what I was saving you from, you would thank me for every no, every delay, every unanswered prayer. What I have planned is better. It is safer. It is stronger. And now it's time. Type heaven is my home if your eyes are on eternity. Don't be surprised when you feel peace today that doesn't make sense. Don't question the sudden calm in your heart. That's me. I'm surrounding you right now. My angels are already near. The heaviness you've carried for so long, it's lifting. Chains are breaking even as you read this. Fear is losing its grip. Doubt is crumbling. You are stepping into a miracle that's been in motion for longer than you know. I've whispered promises into your soul when you thought it was your imagination. It was me. I never stopped speaking. You just got used to the noise around you. But I never stopped loving you. Never stopped guiding you. And now, listen carefully, this moment is sacred. Don't rush past it. Don't tell everyone what's happening just yet. Some things are too holy to be shared too soon. Let me finish what I started before you speak. Let this miracle take root in silence. I'm not just coming to visit you. I'm staying. I'm not sending you a blessing. I'm bringing transformation. I'm rearranging things, unlocking things, realigning your steps. You will look back and say, only God could have done this. You felt small, overlooked, forgotten. But I've been watching you grow in secret, like a seed under the soil. You've been hidden not because you were unworthy, but because your roots needed to grow deep. What's coming will be too heavy for shallow roots. So I let you grow down first, so now you can grow up strong. People may not have seen your journey. They don't know what you've had to fight through just to stand. But I do. I know. And I honor it. You will never be the same after this. But hear me. This miracle I'm sending. It requires your trust. It requires silence. Not everyone will celebrate what I'm about to do for you. Not everyone will understand. That's okay. You're not doing this for applause. You're doing it with me, through me, and because of me. You may feel unsure. You may ask, Jesus, is this really for me? Let me answer you clearly, yes, my child, it is. This is your moment. This is your turning point. This is your divine shift. The season of just surviving is ending. A season of overflow is beginning. Doors are opening. Healing is coming. Provision is being released. And no one can stop it. Not even your past, not even your mistakes, not even your doubts. I have declared it, and my word never returns empty. Your job right now is to protect your peace. Stay in prayer. Keep your heart open and your spirit quiet. Let me finish the work. Don't rush ahead. Don't force what I'm unfolding. This is not something you have to chase. This is something I'm delivering to you. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to hold. You've worn masks just to keep going. But I see the real you, and I love that version of you. I don't need your perfection. I need your honesty. Just come as you are and I will do the rest. I am not ashamed of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of how you've kept believing. I'm proud of how you've kept showing up even when you felt like giving up. I'm proud of how you still worshipped, still prayed, still hoped. Now I'm going to reward that faith. Now, my child, I want to speak to you about something deeper. I want to talk to you about who you really are, because the world has tried to name you. People's careless words, the failures you've replayed, the labels others gave you when they didn't understand your story. You believed some of those names. You started to see yourself through their eyes instead of mine. But that ends today. I created you on purpose. There was nothing accidental about the day you were born, nothing random about the gifts inside you, nothing wasted about the path you've walked. I chose your voice, your mind, your heart, and I knew what I was doing. You are not a mistake. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too late. Right, I am who God says I am if you are ready to walk in your true identity. I want you to stop rehearsing the story of who you used to be, and start listening to the story I'm still writing about you. That old chapter, the one with the shame, the regret, the defeat, that chapter is closed. I don't keep reopening it. I don't hold it over your head. I placed it behind my back, and I moved forward with you. The new chapter has already begun. You may not see all the words yet, but the first lines have been written. And they are full of hope, full of purpose, full of my goodness. Thank you for being part of our spiritual family. If our videos have brought peace or hope into your life, we invite you to support us using the Super Thanks feature. Your encouragement means the world to us. My child, let me speak to your tired places now. Because I know the weariness that lives inside you. Not just physical tiredness, I'm talking about the kind of tired that sits deep in your soul. The kind that comes from years of hoping and not yet seeing. From giving and not feeling replenished. From praying the same prayer so many times it feels like the words have worn thin. I hear that weariness. I feel it with you. And I want you to lay it down here. Not tomorrow. Right now. Breathe out everything you've been holding. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands open. You don't have to carry it into one more day. Rest is not weakness. Rest is trust. When you stop striving and let me work, that's not giving up, that's giving it to me. And I am more than capable. I have not grown tired of your situation. I am not weary of your case. I have not forgotten the details. I want to talk to you about the people in your life right now. Because I know there are relationships that have brought you pain. People who left without explanation. People who stayed but slowly drained you. People who said they loved you and then used that access to wound you. I saw it all. And I grieve with you over every one of those moments. But I need you to hear this. Bitterness is a cage that only imprisons the one holding it. The person who hurt you has moved on. They are living their life. And you. You are still carrying the weight of what they did. Give it to me. Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Say, Jesus, I release it if you are ready to let go. When you release the bitterness, something extraordinary happens. Your hands become free to receive. Your heart becomes open to love again. Your spirit becomes clear enough to hear my voice. Unforgiveness is like static on the line. It doesn't stop me from speaking, but it makes it harder for you to hear. Forgive. Not once. As many times as it takes, until the sting no longer comes when you hear their name. I will help you. This is not something you can do in your own strength, and I am not asking you to. Ask me to help you forgive. I will do the work inside you. I just need your willingness. Now let me speak about provision. I know there are needs you've been afraid to voice, even to me. Financial pressure that wakes you up at night. The worry that you won't have enough. The fear of what happens if things don't change soon. But my child, hear me. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I set the stars in their places and call each one by name. I fed multitudes with a boy's small lunch. I turned water into wine. I caused a net to overflow with fish after a night of catching nothing. Do you think your situation is too complicated for me? I see the number in your account. I see the bill on the table. I see the conversation you've been dreading. And I am already working on it. Supply is already in motion. A connection is already being made. A door is already being unlocked. You won't see it until the moment it arrives, but when it does, you will know it was me. Type 1. Trust you, Lord, if you believe my provision is coming. My timing may not look like yours. What seems slow from where you stand looks very different from where I stand. I see the whole picture. You see this moment. I'm asking you to trust the one who holds all moments together. I want to speak about your body now. Because I know there are places in you that carry pain, sickness that has lingered, weakness that has frustrated you, a diagnosis you've been holding quietly, exhaustion that doesn't lift. You've prayed. You've believed. And you're still waiting. Let me tell you what is happening even now. My healing power is not limited by what the doctors know. It is not limited by what science has yet discovered. I healed the blind. I made the lame walk. I raised the dead. And I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Your body is not outside of my reach. Your healing is not impossible. Even now, as you read these words, my spirit is moving through you. Receive it. Don't block it with doubt. Open the door of faith and let me in. I may not always heal in the way you expect. Sometimes I heal in an instant. Sometimes I use a process. Sometimes I use a person, a medicine, a moment. But I never abandon. I never ignore. I am always working toward your wholeness, spirit, soul, and body. And for the grief you are carrying, the loss that still aches, the person you miss, the version of your life that didn't turn out the way you hoped, I grieve with you. I am close to the broken-hearted. I bind up the wounded soul. I don't rush you through grief. I sit with you in it. But I also tell you this. Grief is not your permanent address. Morning is coming. Joy comes in the morning, not because the loss didn't matter, but because I take even the heaviest things and I redeem them. I give beauty for ashes. I give praise for the spirit of heaviness. The story is not finished. What feels like an ending is actually a turning point. Write Jesus, I believe you if your faith is rising even now. My child, let me tell you about the dream I placed inside you. The one you've almost let go of. The one you stopped talking about because too many times people looked at you with doubt or dismissed it with a laugh. The quiet thing that still stirs in you when you're alone, the vision of what your life could look like, what you could do, who you could become. I put that there. Not life. Not your ambition. Me. I authored that dream. And I don't plant things I don't intend to water. You may have delayed it. You may have detoured. The dream may look different now than it did when it first came to you, and that's okay. I've been refining it. I've been preparing you for a version of it that is better, stronger, more aligned with what I know you can carry. Don't bury it. Don't let age convince you it's too late. Don't let failure convince you it's not for you. It is for you. I'm not finished with that dream, and I'm not finished with you. Some of you have been in a wilderness season. A long stretch where nothing seemed to grow. Where every day felt like the same day, where your prayers felt like they bounced back from the ceiling, where you questioned everything, your faith, your calling, your worth. The wilderness is not punishment. Moses was in the wilderness for 40 years before I called him to his greatest mission. David was in caves and fields, misunderstood and overlooked, before I placed him on the throne. Joseph sat in a pit, then a prison, before I set him in the palace. The wilderness was never their ending. It was their training. What you've been going through has been doing something inside of you that comfort never could. It has been building endurance, humility, depth, compassion. The very things that will make what's coming possible. Don't despise the wilderness. But know this, your wilderness season is ending. Something is about to break open. A moment of sudden clarity. A conversation that changes everything. A door that swings wide when you were sure it was sealed. You will walk through, and when you look back, you will understand. Every single day of the wilderness was worth it. Now I want to speak into your relationships. Some of you are lonely. Not just single, but lonely inside a crowd. Surrounded by people and still unseen. You long for someone who truly knows you, who stays when it's hard, who chooses you without conditions. I see that longing. I placed it there, because I made you for connection. You are not meant to walk alone. Some relationships I am about to restore. People you've lost, through distance, through misunderstanding, through wounds, I am softening hearts. I am creating moments of reconnection. Don't be surprised when someone reaches out that you haven't heard from in a long time. I'm in that. And for those waiting for a covenant partner, don't settle. Don't grab what is convenient because you're afraid the right one won't come. I see your heart. I know what you carry and what you need. I'm not withholding love from you. I'm protecting love for you. Stay close to me in this season. My presence is not a substitute for human relationship, but it is the foundation from which healthy relationships grow. When you know how deeply I love you, you stop looking to people to be what only I can be. And that's when people can love you freely, without the weight of your need crushing them. Say, Jesus, fill every empty place in me if your heart has been longing for more. My child, I want to close this time together by speaking over your future. Not the future you've been afraid of. The future I have designed for you. A future where the weight is gone. Where you wake up and the first thought in your mind is not worry, it's gratitude. Where you look at your life and see evidence of my faithfulness everywhere. Where the things that tormented you have lost their power. Where your story has become someone else's lifeline. That future is not a fantasy. It is a promise. My promises do not expire. They do not bend to circumstances. They are not cancelled by your failures. They are yes and amen, settled in heaven, being established on earth. I am the God who makes all things new. Not some things. All things. Every corner of your life that feels broken or beyond repair, I specialize in exactly that. I am drawn to the impossible. I am most glorified when no one else could have done it. So don't hide your impossibilities from me. Bring them. Lay them out before me. Tell me the thing you've never dared to ask. Tell me the dream you stopped believing in. Tell me the prayer you gave up on. And watch what I do. You are first in line because I chose you. Not because you were the loudest, or the most faithful, or the most deserving. Because I am a God of grace, and grace doesn't go to the most qualified. It goes to the one who needs it. You need it. And I am here. Type 1. Receive my miracle today if you are ready. Stay awake in your spirit. Watch how I begin to move, in small ways at first, in conversations and quiet confirmations, in open doors that seem too perfectly timed to be coincidence. That's not coincidence. That's me. Don't rush ahead. Don't lose heart. Don't talk yourself out of what you feel in your spirit right now. That peace, that warmth, that quiet knowing that something is shifting, that's real. That's me confirming my word. Your miracle is already in motion. Your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. Your story is being rewritten in the courts of heaven, and it will be seen on earth. Hold on, my child. Stay close. Let this moment be the moment everything changes, not just your circumstances, but your heart. Not just your situation, but your soul. I am Jesus. And I am not done with you. Not even close.